praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I'd like to proceed in this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. In this lesson, I want to go into, um, you know, what's happening around the world, man. Considering, what's happening with the weather. I'm gonna just play these real quick for you guys, so you guys can see. And it reads right here. This person posted this. It says, "Crazy to think the water level was this high just yesterday. And look at how much branches and stuff is, look at how high all that goes, man. And look at how tall these kids are. Hey, the Lord's not playing around, man.
How high is the water, mama? 2 feet high and rise.
This one says, look at what the flooding in Texas did to a guardrail. Man, look at this, man. That sheer strength of the water, man. Hey, but at the end of the day, that's the Lord, man. Let me get to the precept. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure out the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And when did he tell us, man? Matthew 24, man. Let me get this in the King James Version. And it reads, verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Regarding with Ukraine and Russia, man. Regarding what they're doing out there, man. Russia just attacked Ukraine yesterday, the day before, if I'm not mistaken, man. With some war zone attacks and missile attacks, but nonetheless, I'm trying to edify here about these floods and stuff, man. Concerning the Lord, regarding what the Lord said He was going to do. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, as we see, and there shall be famines, which is coming, and pestilences. And pestilences are coming, man. They find the Nipah virus. Right now I think I got a sore throat. For like I've been having it for like 4 or 5 days already, man. Hey, but these pestilences are going out, man. I just wanted to add that in there, but call out about some outside. And earthquakes, we've been seeing a lot of earthquakes around the world, what's been going on around the world, man. They've been finding a lot of earthquakes. They've been seeing a lot of earthquake activities, man, in diverse places. Let me read it from the top. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows of what's to come, man. Because the Lord's not playing with you guys, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is made manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and ending in effect and signs. And let me read this again. 2nd Ezra 9 and 6. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. We're seeing those signs, man. With these waters, these floods. Washington just had a tornado warning, man. Let me get this. It says severe storms prompt flash flood, tornado warnings across D.C. region. Washington, D.C., tornado warning issued as the storm moved over Howard University. You know, the Lord's not playing with these people, man. Hey, the Lord's not playing with these people, man. These Edomites, you know, these Jakes too, man. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. This is the point right here, man. Call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Thou shalt be visitor of the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, of hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, and with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Man, and the flame of divine fire, which is coming through thermonuclear death, man. You know, because we know the first death is through water, man. But what is the second death? Let's just, the Spirit's just leading me here, man. Let me just get it real quick. What is the second death? The book of Revelation, chapter 20. Let me just see if I can get some more on this. Revelation 20, verse. Let's start at verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh, and the books the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. You know, this is talking about the 2/3, man. And they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire, man. You know, many people are gonna get destroyed by thermonuclear radiation, man. Starting with the house of the Most High, you know, because hey, what do we know, man? The judgment start at the house of the Most High. Let me get that precept. The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it is first began at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? You know, I just wanted to edify on that though, man. You know, and you Jays get right, repent, man, because we already seen a lot of Jays getting, destroyed. Even a toddler, man. Toddler added to tragic list of death from historic Texas flood. Man, but we know this though. We know this. Look, whosoever, we just gotta bring. I just had to bring this out. So like, Book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, man? You know, the Lord. Hey, this is the Lord's movie, man. You know, you can't be emotional with this thing, you know. But hey, I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect, man. With that, I want to say shalom. Shalom.